Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakapadash, the warners to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and the sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing in sincerity and the truth and that sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video on the scripture right here. As you can see, Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. Now, we're born on this conversation. I mean, we're born on this topic. Was I was just kind of thinking back on the one of those shows, because that's what they are, one of those shows that Say Netter does, or Side Netter does. And he asked the guy a question, and he said, did God create homosexuality? All right. He asked, did the Most High create that? Right. And what he was trying to do was he was trying to trap up that guy, as to say, um, like if the guy said yes, because all the guy did was dodge around the question, which is, bullshit, right? If the guy said yes, then Sinetta would have the excuse to say, well, then there you go. So why, you worshiping a God that created, that created that. But I obviously I got questions for all these other gods that you guys worship. But let's stick with this. Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna get this. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways. All right, saith the Lord. So when you read Proverbs, let's get that actually. All right. When you read Proverbs, and yes, the answer is yes, he did. The Lord creates everything, man. I mean, that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer question. All right. You read the book of Isaiah. He said what? Out of the Lord, he creates good and evil. He does everything. He kills, he makes alive, he does all. Right? Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4. The Lord hath made all things for himself. It said all things for himself. Yeah, even the wicked for the day of evil. So we even had a guy, come up to us and say, well, why, if why do you call it evil if God created it? Because the Lord still calls it evil. The Lord said, what? I created good and evil, right? So, what kills all that is the last verse, all right, that I just read. But my thoughts are not your thoughts. It's as simple as that, man. All right? It's as simple as that. And you gotta think about it. He created it, so he's gonna destroy it. He created you, right? He created you. He created you to be whoever it is he wants you to be, right? So the question I would have for that is, why wouldn't I worship a power like that, right? A power that created something so demonic as homosexuality, feminism, and all this other stuff that you see going on all around the world. And remember, the Lord, he creates it again for the wicked for the day of evil, right? He created it for us to hate it. That's just what it is. You are not going. And second of all, man, if you got faith and you got faith and you really believe in this thing, questions like that won't even flow through your head. He created it because he fucking wanted to. All right, this is a straight up answer, man. He created it because he wanted to. Right? He created you because he wanted to. If he didn't want to create you, then you wouldn't be here. Right? If he didn't create the wicked for the day of evil, then the wicked wouldn't be here. All right? And then, the Lord, hey, man. So again, man, the question is, why wouldn't you look at the power system, man? The Lord is the one that gave Esau this stuff, man. He's getting ready to take it away. He's getting ready to bring in, usher in his kingdom. At the end of the day, it don't even matter, because homosexuality and all this other shit won't be destroyed. It's gonna be done away with. So be honest, man. It don't matter why he did it, right? It really don't matter. Here's the thing: for my thoughts are not your thoughts. You're not you as a person. We are in a lower, very very low tier dimension, man. And our mindset, we don't even know half the time, man. We don't even know what the hell we're gonna eat for lunch or dinner. So what makes you think that you're gonna be on the level of Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI and even ask some questions like that, right? So this is a straight up answer for you, man. The two scriptures I just read for you is the It's straight up answers, man. I could go on and on with scriptures, man. But the answer, you want an answer? Because he wanted to. Because he wants to. Right? That kills all that. See, but what Sinetta and all these other guys do is they get these idiots, right? They get these damn idiots that get on these platforms and call themselves Hebrew Israelites, which biologically they are, right? But you claim to be Israelite and you can't answer simple questions like that. You know? They get these clowns, man. They get these fakes. They get on these, they get these people on these platforms, man. You know? Obviously anybody, seasoned would immediately say, yeah, of course he did. Duh. Of course he did, right? Pull out the scripture. Isaiah. I, the Lord, do all these things. Deuteronomy. There's no God with me. I am he. There's no God with me. I kill and I make alive. Right? Or I think it was First Samuel, maybe it was Second Samuel. I can't remember. What it pretty much the prayer, Hannah's prayer, the prayer of Hannah, right? It breaks it all down, man, and that's all you really need to know. That's the problem with this world, man. They always try to think above what they can think, and then that's when they start bugging the hell out, man. That's when you start losing your damn mind. So simple answer, of course he did. He created everything, right? He created everything around you. He created that very soul that's in your body. He guess what? He put the spirit on you to even ask that question. So what you gonna do, man? Right? Let me read this again, man. Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. Because Jake is very stiff-necked. Us as a people, we're very stiff-necked people. So a lot of times it takes, 10 times, to read a scripture, in order for you to, get it, right? Right? Isaiah chapter 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, all right? Neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. All right? Let's Salakia. Let's go on to the next verse. All right, just remember this part. All right. For as the heavens are higher than the earth. See, that's what I was talking about, man. We're in a very low tier dimension, man. The heavens are higher than the earth, man. All right. We can't comprehend the things that are in heaven. This is why we don't meditate on that all too much, because it'll really bug you the hell out, man. You got to be really careful when you think about stuff like that. You really do. Right? This is why we can't get overindulged in we look at the kingdom, to be a motivation to us to continue to push it, because that the Lord promised that to us, no doubt. But when you overindulge in that stuff and you just constantly thinking about that, there have been several people that fell out behind that because they lost patience, right? Several people that we, ourselves personally know, they lost patience because their mindset was only, they didn't focus on what was ahead of them. They looked way too far in the future. We have no idea when the Lord is ready to shut this bitch down, man. We have no idea when we're going to get out of here. So you really have to focus on what the hell is in front of you, man. Because the heavens are higher than the earth. And when you meditate on that day and night, all the time, you're going to lose patience, man. It's not good, man. That's not good. You got to come back to reality, man. Which obviously the kingdom of heaven is a reality, no doubt. But I'm talking about like what's in front of you right now. You got to make sure your calling an election is sure first, right? You got to make sure you staying prayed up. You got to make sure you staying in the spirit, man. Right? It says, "So are my ways higher than your ways." Right? Let me repeat that. It says, let me repeat it from 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. All right? For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth a bud. It says, and bud, right? That it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that go Salaki, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. You see that? It says, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. You see all this wickedness going about, right? It's because it comes from the Lord. And this scripture just broke all that down, man. When it comes to the wars, the pestilences, the earthquakes in diverse places, and what I mean by earthquakes in diverse places, I mean the riots, actual earthquakes, natural disasters. When it comes to the feminism, when it comes to Jake, on a corner smoking blunts, when it comes to 150 different genders out here, when it comes to sodomy, it's a homosexual, So when it comes to sodomy, when it comes to all this shit that's going on in on that casting couch in Hollywood, all this stuff, man, all this stuff is here to do a job, right? As out of order as this place is, and Job even said that in the 10th chapter, as far as the out of order, a land without order, as out of order as this place is in order, if you know what I mean. The Lord sends things to bring disorder. Satan, he ordered Satan. He orders Satan. Satan is under the authority of the Most High, man. Under the authority of YAHAWASHI, obviously in the Most High. But the Lord sends things, like in the order that He wants it to come upon the earth, right? So when it comes to that whole did He create homosexual? This just proved that, right? This just said that, and the stuff to the fuck scenes, to the MOTB. Look, man, all this stuff is going to do a job, because He said what? This is not going to return unto Him void, right? It said, but it shall accomplish that which I please. So you can't, that proves that you can't question the Most High, man, right? It says, saith the Lord. You can't question the Most High on that, right? Because you're not going to think that way. Your initial thought is going to be, well, damn, man, I mean, if that's the case, why would you, And to be honest, we don't got an answer for you, man, because, well, this is the Most High we talking about, man. We can't think like the Most High, so no, we don't really have an answer for you. Well, we do have an answer for you, because He wanted to. Why specifically? You think any book out there is going to tell you why the Most High did what He did? The main thing you need to know is that that us as Israelites, so-called Black, Latino, Native American people, man, us as Israelites, when you read Deuteronomy 28 breaks that down, man, that the Lord is the one that sends these plagues. Why? This is the main thing you need to know. Let me go ahead and get it real quick. This is what you need to know, man. Fuck all the dumbass questions, man, because really, that's a dumbass question. All right? Let's get Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. This is book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. It says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, all right, to observe to do all His commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Now, here goes a list of curses. It was a long list of curses. Why? Because you want to know why, the main reason why this is happening? All right. Why the Lord created homosexual? It's foul punishment. That's all you really need to know, man. It's foul punishment. To go into deep detail, right? Why He created all this stuff, foul punishment, man. But to go into deep detail, man, look, that's not for us. That's not for us, because you'll bug out. That's not for us to know. You got a lot of people out here say, mainly you Christians, I know God. No, you don't. No, you don't. Why would you say something like that? Right? You don't know him. None of us know him, man. But we are the closest to it. But really, none of us know him, man. Trying to put you skipping over. Look, man. If his own son Yahawashi don't even know when his father is ready to send him down, send him here, you know, to bring hell on this place, who the fuck are you? Y'all, man, y'all people out there, man, y'all on some weird shit, man. Y'all people out there, man, y'all a bunch of weirdos, man. You know? So anyway, nobody thinks like the Most High. Nobody's going to think like the Most High. So a question like that, because he wanted to. That's all we got to tell you. Just know that your black ass is sitting here in slavery, you know, to serve out your punishment in slavery. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know, man. To go into shit like that, you know, stuff like that is where flat earth comes from and all this other crap comes from, man. And it's just like, man, y'all weird, man. You know, anyway, man. Again, to close it all out, why did the Lord create wickedness? Proverbs 16:4. This scripture right here, Deuteronomy 28:15. And the end all be all, Isaiah 55. Because he wanted to. Because he wanted to. What you gonna do? Well, damn, man. Why and why and why? It don't matter why. Because you're never going to figure out why. You're never going to find that out. So you best not even ask. You best just not even ask. Because you're never going to figure it out. You can say we wrong. Well, go figure it out yourself then, man. Anyway, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.